Yes, the family. Greetings to everybody out there. We did come back today na AMAZE TV, and then we come back with the show Kongo Sasa show. So basically, we all understand now the meaning of Kongo Sasa and why we could take this platform for talk about Kongo Sasa. And the topic today is about bribery and corruption. The implication with bribery they take, we don't do in Africa and Sierra Leone, and the corruption where they go on in Sierra Leone. So we come up back today for we talk a little bit, that we rub with what we try to explain to una and let una see inside this reason why make this explanation about something will happen where we get a video about some people away in a military government people them where I believe say that they claim say yes the government they pay them or the government that they pay them, but then try on their own to take the law in their hand, and guess what thing they do? As we all know, say bribery and corruption it in every government official's blood. So then people also then grab then take a bribe from civil servants, them civilians, them and then civilians there also we I believe say yes they don't get that much for putting at the table. Then they strangle, they go all out for let them feed their family, them let them feed things the way I believe say for put food at the table. But at the end of the day, the surprises, as we all know, corruption it didn't with African blood, it didn't the Sierra Leonean blood. So these people like also then try very hard for let them go take money and the poor civilian in the hand. But the civilian then do not stop there, they all tin up, they stand up. They say, no, this is not going to happen. Enough is enough. See what we all for stick up for, and see what we all get for come up for, the only we don't say yes. Corruption, not to Panadol. Corruption, not to paracetamol. Corruption, not to cream. So now, we don't kind of this table today. We don't try very hard for let we gather together, una utwi and una, let we rub more small about this Kongo Sasa way na bribery and corruption. So as you all know, we always get with Mataudo. We don't put all the officials members in here. We don't put all the victims in here. And we say same day inside, una same day inside so for let we all go rub more because sometimes this can be, as we said the last time, now yeah, we they put all the food away with the beat in Africa, more importantly, Sierra Leone, and we the feed we serve. And with that, some people, when they don't eat, they don't melt full, and they tell them they grab, maybe, just maybe, and they tell the officer then grab, they say, okay, don't beat everything that the matter will do. They don't batter the matter will do. Now, we're not ready for go enjoy, and for them to go do thing with the out of order. So me, I found out, say this is not outlaw. So now, I want to process this for up at this case here, so let me know how far we get for take this case to this matter order. Princess.
Well, as always and as usual, bribery and corruption are no good. Natiwe don't set many Africans country them back, especially Sierra Leone, because today I also for talk about Salon more. And the thing again where can wonder or surprise me about this bribery, people they do like for say is so normal, like it's part of the job description, which is very wrong because at the end of the day, they know they follow the laws of the land. They know they follow the job description. I don't say thing they add na the country, yes, I understand. But at the end of the day, why bribery? Why corruption? How the country go move forward? How not expect generation they come up for land from una, for pick up from una, for lead the country, for lead the land, for become a prominent somebody? How una expect them for let them pick up from una footsteps? Because all them go can do when they self get into position whereby they go fit take bribery, they go fit corrupt some certain things, they go corrupt certain things for get what they want. Now the same roots they go follow, now the same way they go follow. So we need to look at reasons them where they cause officials for take bribery, especially with this video we get. Now soldier man, you can see say the civilian they don't fed up, they don't tire, they don't gains with this bribery where they can always force them for let them give them money before maybe they cross checkpoints, before maybe they check starting documents. All these things are so not good. Because at the end of the day, it not make the country look good. You know, within a London here, so we know they say London not corrupt. There's no bribery, there's no corruption. Obviously, most countries get their own bribery and corruption, but it's kind of very discreet. Whereby salon, anything you get for bribe for. You want go take your documents safe, you get for bribe. You want go take exam, you go bribe. Everything is involved bribery. Everything involved corruption. If they not corrupt the system, it's not. They feel say the system not go work. Why? Why we continue for do the same thing all the time, MAGGAT?
Yes, Princess. Myself, I consider, I wonder why. This it don't come out like I say, a big problem we get in Africa, especially Sierra Leone. As a small country where we get minerals, we get diamonds, likewise any other African country out there. But corruption don't become like an epidemic. It don't become like, it's like now with DNA. So this is one of the reasons we, Sierra Leone, Africa in general, we just deal with this. Because we don't get a control measure out of control corruption. If you're not a soldier, you're not a police officer, you take bribery. You don't corrupt the system. Individually, you don't corrupt. That means for you as an official, where you're not the intermediate officer, where I believe they deal with the civilians them for take a bribe. Commonly, the top boss them, like the generals, the inspectors, go on to the president. You can be the vice president. You can be the chair lady or whoever you are. It's obviously that way they don't say yes, this is in their blood. They are all corrupt. So this is one of the reasons we make themselves safe. They see them say yes. This case, even if I arrest you, I take you go to the office. It's not going to make no sense. It's not going to make me no good because I'm not going for, like they get for see me say yes, I'm doing my job. All they get for see me like, now you are stupid. Take what you get for take for the people them, and then let the people go, and then you make your day. So basically, to me, at the CCS, now a bonus of your salary. But now the civilians them take a massive good step inside Salon, Sierra Leone. They take a massive good step. They don't start now. They say no, we're not going to continue for this to happen. There is a time now for let we stop this corruption. And how they do them? They start with the official, with the soldier and the police officers them. You can't imagine a civilian tell policeman say, a soldier man say, you are under arrest and they arrest you. Princess, I beg, I used to see this case where civilians say they arrest. I don't get the official, when a government official.
Me say go arrest. Why not? Because they're waiting at the front line. They know they do their job properly. Because it's a form of bullying. That they use their power and their authority and their position. That's abuse of power. Yep. Do you understand? That they abuse their power for suppress and intimidate
the civilians.
The civilians them. Local people them. People no do nothing. Why?
Well, basically some of them say where they wear that official, that government official, that secure police officer or soldier man uniform. That means say yes, the people them, then the things say they are there to protect and guide and secure the people's life and properties. Then they do it for their own selfish interests. Princess, I believe in selfishness.
Of course not selfishness, because at the end of the day, these now proper people they go about in business. Some of them they travel go to the countryside. You go put checkpoints. Just will come up from one place to the next. The checkpoint the way they them boku. You go they give money, every south side you go they give money, MAGGAT. London yeah, so look, now traffic light now they control we. You understand? I believe say the government put system in place whereby there is traffic lights. They don't need all these corrupt people on the road for the stop people they will not get for feed themselves first of all. People they try to manage, maybe they go apply for go buy business and come back. But there's so many checkpoints on the way. You understand? Yeah. Then again, they're going to say, oh, the government they pay well. We understand the government they pay well, yes. But that does not give you the right for take corruption and take bribe, because some people can even smuggle goods when they're not supposed to come out the country. Ammunition them, things that were not supposed to come inside the country. You go, because they give you bribe now, you go let a come inside the country. Why? All these things, there's no problem. Now make the country, they push go before. You understand? They go say, now me one can't stop corruption, now me one stop bribery. Not so you one can stop them, but you can be an example. You can step forward for change the fashion, because it's becoming, it's even a fashion It's not becoming a fashion. It's a fashion. If you not bribe, also you go bribe. Education system, you bribe. Hospital, you bribe. You go to police station, you bribe. You get court case, you bribe. Ebo. So now justice not on anything again. If you not get, what will happen to the poor people that will not get now?
Well, that one a good question. It depends to the people that are out there. Let us help with answer this question. We, Sister Princess, we I believe say, ask the poor people that will not get the money. The poor people that will not get the capability, will not get the opportunity. How therefore come together and say, okay, this I can pay for this, and then I get away with them. And it's not necessarily get for BCS and get for pay for this for them and get away with them, because when you look about it, it's about law. Things has to be in place. Government for put things into a control situation where about the poor people. If you look after the poor people and make the poor people inherit in the merits of waiting exactly the country where I believe they're entitled to. You can't forget that enticement. But if you the local officer, they take a bribe where you know in an office, they just send you, then deploy you in a certain area. Say like a waiting princess talk, say, we need cameras. You need a road signals, a road signs. Things the way I believe say, you don't need for go begin to go meet somebody for money, because everything you did on a digital processing on a CCTV.
Yeah, no system.
But how we go able to get the CCTV in control? We not even get 24-hour light in Africa, and this is part of the corruption again.
Yes, yes. This me I can always talk say where country no get lights, we no get electricity system in place, we no get water system in place. Education is bad. It's a corrupt country. It's a corrupt land, and corruption go be very, very hard for it be eradicated, because at the end of the day, people just see this corruption thing of another extra way of making income, extra way of making money, extra way of looking after their family. And there's not much intensive out there. There's not much benefits out there for this policeman them, this soldier man them, apart from maybe put in a police quarter or whatever, like give them small, maybe their salary, maybe on top of a bag of rice, whatever it is. But at the same time, you need for do your job with dignity. You need to do your job with respect. Look the way that they disgrace them, the video. Say, they tell all officials, say, you're under arrest. I will show you today. I will show you. You see what he do? All man go say, collect money, give me back the money, and all in there. It's very disgraceful. And nowadays, we get cameras, even though cameras they're not installed on the roads them, but people get them funded. What do they use their phone, MAGGAT? Yeah. You see the way they phone, you understand me? People get their phone, what did they use? Yeah. They use that for capture. What a disgrace. What a shame. It was very embarrassing, MAGGAT. Yeah. For sit down and watch and I was like, wow.
Yeah, very embarrassing. Embarrassing to the way we're about as a government official, you got a uniform, you and somebody where they work, a civilian for tell you say yes, you are under arrest and they arrest you, and if you touch me, not touch me. If you touch me, not touch me. It's like an argument, but they go between them too. The civilian they talk say, now you touch me. Oh, now you touch me. This soldier mindset they say, if you touch me, I go touch you. You touch me, but you know, this is something about they don't come into way about they don't lost their values. The official they don't lost their values because of they don't cheat themselves. Okay, now let's take it back to the government. They need to get the money where they give them. Salary is bad. These people again, the officials them. Now people where they get families, some they get picking, they're married. The money where the government they give them is not enough. One grand person in a cabinet, they take past 6 people's salary.
Imagine.
And the government officer in there out there under the rain, under the sun, under the storm, under the cold weather, under the harmattan. And they try to look after the civilians them. But at the end of the day, if you not get sufficient from the government, if you the government officer where sit down at the table, where you get your office, you take past 6 people the money. And then you, the officer where they on the road, you cannot even get your own money, they will get it on time, your salary. You want bag rest, it don't even make a sense. It's obviously now the bush where you did the grass and get for suffer. Princess, I believe that this make the officer then they take bribe.
Yeah, because like what we can talk, you know, see this share so they put in for balance. Corruption no good, bribery no good. But at the end of the day, if they don't look after their officers, they are so then because now then are the front line. Now they secure the country. If you not make them happy, you know they pay them, they hold their wage, they get for strike. Some of them get like when you talk MAGGAT, they get picking, they get family, then get their own life, then they under all kind of weather for protect the country. At the same time, una know they take care of them. What you not expect they let them do? As the saying go, who said they tie grass, now they eat. We politicians then they need for look at this very deep. Una need for look at this very well. Because at the end of the day, if them people there so now we frontline people then. Anybody can come from anywhere part of the world, come now we country, see the what we know want now we country, and bribe and pass easily for destroy we land. You understand? So MAGGAT can say one person go collect 6, 7, 8 person in salary. Why?
Why? As my sister don't say, Princess be just the talk say, it's an entire cow that they eat. This is an African parable. That it's like, you get for stable, now they everything where they come up there, now they you for eat. Yes, fair enough, but how you for eat? You get for eat too much, they take how many people their money? You know the government, you know the ministers them. To be honest with una, the African ministers and any part of the world where you're not African. To be honest, una all not the same. Una need to do una job. The job is not meant to be done the way it for done. Too much corruption they go on in Africa. Too much suffering inside Sierra Leone. People then they lost their lives. People then they lost their relationship just because of corruption. Corruption, it ain't not the blood, it's like a milk. We got to find the way that we stop. I'm so happy, and to be honest with you now, I appreciate them civilian they are so we stick up. We say no. I see you take money from them people in there. Yes, you take the money. Oh, I'm not taking the money. The soldier man is scared for defending himself. The policeman is scared for defending himself. But the people that stick up, they say, no, you take the money. Why you for take them? Oh, I report you. Oh, you are under arrest. But if you all can come together, not necessarily will they try to arrest the soldier them or the police officer they're waiting at the local front them, but again, the ministers them. If we can find a way for we arrest these ministers them, because these are part of the corruption. You go say somebody they grab it, they go to market, it they go thief, you they beat that person there. Call police for this person. But mind you, even the police officer where they send for arrest that person in that thief Monday. By right, that police officer, that police officer is supposed to be under arrest because in one of the corruption them where you get the people on the forefront on the official table where it cannot arrest, but it go arrest the local person, we not get job, we not get nothing, but it need for survive. So until then there's some thief and the way they go thief, now because of the notion they don't look east, they don't look west, they don't look all side, they're not able to get. Yeah. So then decide for say, okay, let me go find this other way because if I ask, they're not going to forgive me. So you get for go sneak or take something and it thief and let it survive. Same way goes now to the officer them. The officer, yeah, the money where the government they pay them is not enough.
No.
Not enough. Imagine you get two picking there. You get picking there where they go school, where they university. You get for pay the university fees. Imagine you get you married woman. You get for to look after your woman at house. Imagine you get for pay your rent. Put everything, do the calculation, and now you tell me how much government they pay this officer them, and how much that officer has to go able give to all the expenditures, them bills them, everything for put food on the table. How much it will get for cost them? Maybe not just this not the reason we make themselves them decide for say, family, I know they're not decide, but I want to just think, say everything happened for a reason. If officer they get good pay, they get motor car. When an official cars them, we ability them deploy them and give them certain group say yes, this not on a lorry, this not on a van, now yeah on a day. Don't touch the civilian, don't do nothing. All you got to do is sit down, watch the CCTV, watch the camera, look for the person where I believe says it corrupt or whether they abide to the rules and regulations of the country, then that make we get caught. I wonder if they caught the function under this corruption and this bribery. Princess.
Yeah, MAGGAT, if you look again, we they talk about system again as well. London, so them police officers, if they say that they pay them on the 21st, there's nothing that would stop that. On the 21st, they pay them at their accounts. They no get no reason, no need for strike or for say make them go take corruption in broad daylight because there was system in place. System then a place at this part of the world where we dey. Me, I no one day seen I have so policeman take bribe. But na salon, policeman you go even give them small drink, say I get drink, I no get money, then go take them. They go the pa, the mommy. Why? Why all them thing they day? The pa, the mommy, you know what the mommy they carry? You know what the pa they take? You know what they get on them? You know what whose kind of ammunition? You know whose kind thing that they get? So they need for this system in place. System need for them in place. At the end they say that they get anti-corruption and whatever group, whatever people they deal with that, but still it's not effective. From what I hear say when I get anti-corruption in place and all these officials that deal with corruption in place. But this video what they talk about a very recent something where happen. Very recent. If the thing is very effective, the people they want to put in place for deal with corruption, if it's very, very, very active, I don't see any reason why it's still a carry on rapidly on in broad daylight like it's normal. People they do it like a normal. Why me friend go na salon? He say the same policeman they even soldier man they when they na street. Even chewing-gum they go take bribe and then go pass. So now that kind of way they don't belittle the government officials.
Exactly.
Then. So a point that I say as long as the chewing gum na body come, or just get them chewing gum.
Yeah, they don't want to chewing. Yeah, I mean, I brought chewing gum, so this is sweet.
It's
so, yeah,
sweet.
Nice.
You understand? Because the thing is, if then they content, nobody can they 100% content. But if you not say the 30 that they pay you, you don't need for strike. Your money there, they feel happy. If you not say the money they pay, you will pay your rent. You will feed the picking there. You will care for you somebody who is sick. You will save small in one corner.
Yeah.
You know that too. You don't go embarrass yourself. So yeah, you don't go anxious for embarrass yourself in a public. Because in a public embarrassment, public disgrace. Do you understand? It was in a way, yes, the civilian them be the tawapa, the soldier man, the policeman, and all this. But in a way, like it's very embarrassing. It's very sad. Sometimes if civilian they tell policeman say soldier man say I arrest you, you touch me no more. You can go show you till you go lost your job.
You know that I mean?
You know that I mean? Imagine, you know that I mean?
Yeah.
You lost your job. Wow. This is really serious.
It's very serious.
It's really, really serious, and it's about time.
This is bad. This is sad.
People need for do things about this because at the end of the day, it go just they continue.
Yeah. This bribery and corruption is just a continue, it just a flow like a wildfire. It go every side, it touch every people and heart, and it destroy the homes of people, and especially people that will come abroad, people that will try for go fix the country, where they get investment for go do back na salon. Then people that they try for go fix salon for do something nice than the salon because of the corruption, the bribery, and they go get a hefty challenges of bills, charge them so much that these people they can end up the investment and not able for do the investment the way they for do at the country. Then they try for go get a work for people them out there in a salon so that we go able to come together, let people and get job. The corruption they give them chance, especially this custom. People then they try for pull them motor car out, then containers. But before that, then they allow the foreigners they waiting at the country. For let them they give them more facility for let them go able to do business and let them get a less bribe corruption where they go on at the country, and then the citizens them at the country na salon, then people there we just the wicked them. Why we so wicked on we own? What thing happen? Why the government is they at the first place? Waiting at the government their own job for the civil people them. The people that were not able to afford something. Whose kind oath we una take? Whose kind life we una want put pardon people there so? Because now the soldier man and the securities them, they don't take and now say bribery is part of their job.
It's normal.
It don't have the DNA.
Yeah.
It's part of their job. If for the day where I believe say you got certain officers them, where most promptly then they take and say where they leave them house, where they go for go work, then get amount of money when they for come up with na house.
Yes.
And that now through inside the bribery.
Side.
That is a bonus, illegal bonus.
Yes.
They do it on purpose. So this it don't go on in Africa. This it don't go on in salon for years and years and years. So we therefore understand say the government as princess measure, the commissioner of corruption, or corruption commissioner, or whatever way you get for turn them. These people, they do nothing. I believe say that a syndicate or in an organization where themselves then corrupt.
Organized crime.
Organized crime. Then a CRS, a criminal recruitment system, or corruption recruitment system, where I believe say themselves corrupt, but they're not able to tackle the corrupt where they own corrupt, and they're not able between that they're not able to corrupt the people. Between that, they corrupt the people that I believe say for go out there for stop the corruption. Because if you corrupt, there's no way you can stop corruption where you corrupt. How on earth you the government official, your job now for protect and look after the people. Your job now for stop corruption. But indeed, you are part of the corruption. You dip inside. You take your chicken and chips, you put it inside the ketchup. You try to enjoy your mom. This is the reason why we say within Ayasu as the Kongo Sasa show, for let una go able to understand the reason why this juicy gossip is so very important in our community. So as Princess don't measure, we don't talk, tell una say, this corruption way they head people they wait for tackle them. The government I say, oh, it's not doing the job. The government is not doing nothing to protect these people. The government is like, it's just there, like I say, when I go tell you, I say, there, wait for when I ask you, they come. But I don't get no clue of what to make them today. So now I make within I ask you, let Princess self tell you the reason why I make this government is useless.
Yeah, like where MAGGAT just say, because like, when I don't put anti-corruption in place, but still, it's not effective. It not seems like say it will work. So therefore, when MAGGAT say it useless, I kind of support that part where it talks say the government's useless, because in 2019, people still they take corruption in broad daylight. And you go hear back say somebody, oh, if I take this person go police station and money na kill him. Now money kill him. The mass people they right, because you get money, you go bribe. You go corrupt the system, and the purpose is just go lose in case, or you know go get no saying, or na go just do one-sided way because say these people there so they get money. Because una the government official there, una feel say una get a una get a mindset, una don't set una mindset.
And I believe they forget arrested.
Yes.
Officers they for even get
arrested.
arrested.
Of course, they need for the public shame.
Anti-corruption
them as well.
officers
yes.
then for make a way where officers they forget arrested.
Arrested, they need for discipline them, because at the end of the day, their mind don't set say it's normal. This is not Mami Coca then call them. It's part of like, okay, they pay me, let me say they pay me 1 million, but 1 million not go enough for me for the month. So I need to make extra 2 million on top.
Yeah. So
every day you go working, they left you with a mindset say I must make money today. It's a money making business rather than protecting and looking after the people that will not say una they serve.
Yes. And it don't come for BC like now the officer they don't really and truly don't put on their brain say if you go out for the day, where then they go do their job for the day, if they not come with special money. And now, I believe, say, as corruption, it don't end up with all blood. Some of the officers, they get family. Then officers, they always tell the family and the woman, they say, I don't get money, I don't get paid. But where I go work, I go bring a small thing.
Yes. Small thing, who say they come out?
Who say they come out?
Who say?
Who say they come out? Africa is so corrupt to the way we're about, we don't even know how to clean them. Because now we all don't born inside the corruption blood.
Yes.
We all, it's like a routine, something we will do. Why? Because the top leaders them, we ministers them, we president them, the African Union, do not get a control measure, do not get a watchdog. People away for control corruption. It's not just the officers them, the soldiers, but even the other offices them. Government offices them, private offices them. Corruption so big so much that you found out some people and they go invest in a business in Africa just because the government put by hefty money where they for pay for them to be able to do them business. When they cannot afford that, sometimes they're so corrupt so much that they're part of the be part of the government. So basically, you have to be a politician before you can able to do a business in Africa. Most likely. So this is part of the corruption where they go on. So that's why they say Africa and Sierra Leone, there is no way out. We are even there. Now we can sit down back and remember, say, why make Donald Trump say Africa is a shithole? Let me sit down, let me think, let me remember. So now my family for let una go believe say yes, all what we they talk so about this corruption where they go on as alone. Then so Germania so we go take money from the civilian them. We not to so the government tell them. We try to give the government bad name. Or we try to spy the government say yes, and this the government that the one they waiting at the big chair, the big table they do. They try to copy them, then bring and come to the street. And the civilian they stick up, they say, no, enough is enough. We need to take this. The entire. For let una go believe, say, yes, this corruption and what we they talk about, not to lie with the lie. Fumble them. Yeah, now watch the Sasa.
You can video with you video with now.
I'm okay. You video with I'm okay they do. I'm my job at they do. At the video, I'm my job at. How they do? I'm my job at they do. No. I'm my job me they do. Now they do so yes. Yes. Now my job at they do.
You video with that corrupt official, you corrupt man. That corrupt official. Video him. No video the man.
For waiting.
I swear to God, I don't identify yourself. I don't hold you. Identify yourself before. I don't hold you. Identify yourself. What you on me for? I don't hold you. What you on the corrupt money? What you on the corrupt money? What you on me for? Check on your right driver. When you move, you get up. What do you don't move, man. All the action they pass, I never look you. I sit over here and hold you. I don't hold you. For 2009 you can't lose it. I make you lost. I'm not gonna show you. I make you lost it for 2000. Don't push me. Don't push me. You're not going to turn on you. You're not corrupt official. You're not corrupt official. You're not going to turn on you. Why you knock me? No, I didn't push in this one. You knock me. I didn't let that you say that. You knock me for the turn. You knock me for the turn. You knock me for the turn. You get the money. I
am doing my job, so not obstruct me. I they do my job. No, my job I they do. Okay, they obstruct me job no more now. No, let me no more. So I do my job.
They don't know this way, they don't system. You're not corrupt official, you don't talk 2,000 euros. They are taking 2,000 from the driver. You to hell with you back. To hell with you.
Right, Fumble, as you can see, within a mile 38, and of course, one police officer just hold 2,000 from a driver, and we got a peaceful citizen. We don't interrupt them, as you can see now presently. Then definitely they with serious arguments. They definitely serious. Then in serious arguments, and as you can see, some police officers want to obstruct me job, but by God's grace, I will do it in for those.
Yes, Fumble. Now this is not the Kongo Sasa. Una all watch the Sasa. But let una go no see yes. Anything we will talk na this show, this Kongo Sasa show. Any juicy gossip we get evidence. Now una don't see where the forest officer where it enough against the soldier man and the police officer then say yes, myself na forest officer. I go challenge you. I go report you. Can you imagine civilian, somebody when I be forest officer? He said, "Ingo go report the policeman then." And guess what? We get a woman there back where the woman a policeman, instead of a government officer. And we get somebody will be the video where the soldier man they tell and say, "No video we. He said, "Yeah, I go video." He said, "Now my job I did do." So this soldier man then government officer, the policeman them, then go for down at the wrong bush.
Yes.
And the lion did, the lion did. Princess, and she said the lion there. Jump at the people there.
Well, it tells the lion be swearer than that day because like with this corruption thing, not to just demand them no more. Because as you can see, a woman said be day. You understand? It's like a teamwork. You scratch me back, I scratch you back, we all come together, we shape. And you're not supposed to be so. Because at the end of the day, una dey for protect.
And the woman so say nothing.
No, you not go say nothing. Just a fella because you know one lady catch your voice. may they say so it don't say because it was very embarrassing because this thing don't go wide, it don't go viral on social media.
So
you understand? So now people now they're afraid for talk or for say anything. That guy not be no say in that day they go catch and waiting on they do pardon me, waiting on they do for a very long time. You understand? So even you say you see say if they very apprehensive, agitated, like it confused, it torment because like people they video, civilian they video, they watch it, say, hey, you touch me more, I will touch you. Touch me. Why all this?
Why all this?
Very embarrassing.
You take corruption to the next level.
Different level.
Because you feel say now bush then they or now they not a side way not a hide.
They know they see.
Yes. They not go see them.
Yes.
So my family, this is part of the thing where they go on in Africa. Sierra Leone don't become corruption international level of you for understand even if you don't understand.
That's the thing again. Maggat, the other thing again is let's say for example me and you in our office. You or me want to take bribery and you tell me say princess not take her. I go find way out to undermine you all the time. May you lost your job.
Yes.
So when you lost your job now, we go get we own team or go form.
Yeah.
For they continue with the same pattern. It's like a society. You get
a teamwork. It's like you have to be a cult.
Yes, it's a cult. That's
it. A cult. So right now, I make we get this matter we do. With a beat. With a beat this corruption. With a beat time. With a grain and my sister. The corruption is too much in Africa. The corruption is too much in a salon. They come with free education. This free education is still get corruption.
Yes.
They come with entertainment, it still get corruption.
Yeah.
Anything where you touch a salon, you get to be corrupted before you can achieve what you want.
Yes.
Now we don't become liable to corruption. My sister, this is too much.
Yeah, it's like nothing not supposed to go straight forward anymore. Because it don't set now the people their mind say, you go hear somebody say, I they go to this office if I go collect my document for travel, but I go just put small thing in my pocket just in case because I get for give people their future. You don't need for give nobody anything. You go straight forward, you get them. Look the system in this country. You want to deal with your documents for travel, you go to the embassy, you pay the money where you're supposed to pay, you come out. If they don't want to give you, they refuse you. You don't need for go say like go behind the under the table now, behind the counter or above the sky. For say okay, that go be this person. I will just get a small thing and my document go come out. No,
you don't have to. But you see, princess. When you look about all this, it's like the thing is we don't go blame the people like we the normal citizens the way they give the corruption, where we not get control measure from the top leaders and the top people and say okay, enough is enough. You know they not put control measures. Yeah,
and I make now the citizens say they don't take her and they don't hand them, like we see by the video now, they don't take her into their own hands them because like now they use their own phone them.
Yeah.
They use their own phone them
you know?
for capture evidences because before when people don't get Android, the right kind of phone for video, evidence is them information that they go wrong, you understand? Because with this video now, I make we able to see and Canada show you so for talk about what we see. And it was very, very like disturbing. For me, it was very disgraceful as well. Last year, say, oh man, he said the part of the corruption team. It's like a team, it's like a gang, like it's like fashion.
Yes, it's like a fashion. It don't come up like an epidemic, like a milk. This corruption, it don't become so worst now with community. Salon for anything where you want, if you become bribery, or therefore become, or you for be a briber. It's two ways. You get money, you go get your way. If you don't get money,
you don't get
your way. So now, this time when they say, even the officer then sometimes they ask, bribe, but how?
Yes.
You police money.
You go see big man get gray here. Wait here full of gray. Here full of gray. Big man will tell you say, hey, you baba there because he want to get small change, peanuts.
But when you look about that in the back, it's very sad. It's not like that. They found out say all anything in there, they disrespect yourself. That not disrespect to yourself. And most importantly, you need to put a good example to the people out there, the people who want to be an officer, you need to put example to them. Some people they become officer. Why? Because of there's no other job, not the way they could do.
Yes.
Some get the opportunity because they get fumble them when an officer member them, so they decide to become an officer. But in deep down, they don't even know the reason why they become an officer. Yes, Princess.
Then again, the way I was seeing, because them believes, okay, me as an officer, where they pay me at the end of the month, but throughout the month, and they make small mommy coke and at the side. People they get attracted to that kind of belief and lifestyle, thinking that okay, me say go join the police force or the army force at the moment. You understand? Because me salary go there, I no go they touch them. The small mommy coke the way they get a corner now go use for sustain me family, which is very wrong. Then these people so they need for be looked after well because now they didn't at the front line. If the front line is weak, what do you expect the back people for do? What do you expect the lady to understand? Which kind of education do they put out there for them? How you go encourage them for help for push the country and take the country out of corruption? How?
Well, the example is sometimes they say charity begins at home.
Yeah.
If you go for go tell somebody say in house dirty, you go for make sure say you house clean first.
Yes.
The government of Sierra Leone or whosoever government we don't come from the past to the present. Nothing in a salon we will not ever achieve on we own. No happiness, no day. We not ever in a salon every year the world year we say Sierra Leone is good in something. The best they can talk about Sierra Leone is sad and Sierra Leone is full of corruption. For a country where get gold and diamond, get the most beautiful woman in this world. But yes, still corruption don't take a turmoil. Woman then at this video, when an official woman, this official woman cannot stick up. Instead, it is say, let us stop for the videoing.
Yes.
My brothers and sisters, when I do the videoing, when I keep doing this, now the world don't advance, technology don't advance. The officer member here, so it's time now we start for stick up. We're not gonna affect them, there's no more fighting. But we they go all out, let we they point out the errors them, the mistake them what they do. Enough is enough. If we let them and they carry on with this is gonna be keep going. At the end of the day, we get for left out, even we right now like what we corrupt, so we just get for be keep going on. And what would even they come abroad, we are even corrupted.
Yes.
Why? Because of the home, as I tell you, I say, charity begins at home.
Beginning, yes.
From outside we left in Africa is so corrupt that we take that perfume, that powder. Even Princess Otene they can up me powder. I can ask her.
No, me I know.
My sister, the powder we can up me. No, I can ask her. I say,
no, me on corruption, na special corruption because me on for disgrace people they were corrupt. Because at the end of the day, MAGGAT, it's like. I just don't like how people then just think, say, this is the only way forward for make extra income. No.
That's bad.
This country, so you they see people that government officials that they work. Some of them get extra businesses the way they open for themselves.
Yeah.
And they pay revenue as well.
Yeah.
You understand? They get other things that they do on the side, legitimately, genuinely. You know they call. You know, I know one day see from in London. I know one day see police officer.
Exactly, police officer.
They collect bribe.
You know,
I know what say they know they do. Maybe very undercover, underground, lay low. You say even if they tell you go say what's in alone a lie. Then they do corruption. Corruption day, it day, but in a very discreet way.
Yeah. It
day. It boku, it day, but it not out there, not messy. Because there's social media now, there are smartphone, Android, whatever devices people get, where they make things they happen. I make we see that so today, right now this show, una matter we see them. We see them. Now social media, and it inside this matter do. So everything they happen, una where they corrupt, make una stop. But if una still no one stop, una continue. Now so they go to catch you now one at a time.
Yes, now so we go for the kitchen now one at a time. And now so we go for the bring on account and the social media. We go for the tell the world say this na in they go on. We don't need the BBC that much. Because BBC they tell you now most of the things the way they go under the ground where they happen. But we don't come out now so for let una go able to understand, say yes, now this na in they happen. So me fumble them. This na the Kongo Sasa show. We go for the camera back now so every time on this Kongo Sasa every Friday from 8 to 9 p.m. And then we got for the discuss everything where they go on bad in Africa and Sierra Leone as a whole. So my people, if you get your video, you get your picture, or any evidence of something where they go wrong in a salon, dear, send them to me, to AMAZE TV. Now, we're back in Yasu. Go try for you subscribe on the YouTube channel for more information. And Princess could go for telling them more.
Well, as soon as all don't hear you for MAGGAT, this is not AMAZE TV, this is not Kongo Sasa show. We're there every Friday, 8 to 9 p.m. Please, my people, as soon as don't hear you for MAGGAT, if you not get any topic, not just salon, even in London, they are so safe. If you not get any issue, we wanna go one low talk about now we show. Una contact with na AMAZE TV. The contact details we go soon put them out there so that una all go get them, so that una go bring una issues there, so that we go able for discuss and share ideas and find a better way for balance them. And again, the people, if una always want continue for seeing at this show, we dey ask una for una sponsorship. Every little helps. As always, me na Princess, una co-host.
Yes, as soon as I read from Princess Lion, you just spit the fire for let una know say yes. Yeah, if you want to come become a sponsor, or you want for help out for a sponsorship, feel free, come forward. Let we come together. The door is always open. And then again, we get for the try very hard for let we open the lines to them, for let una they call, so that we all go to share ideas about what they go on at the wall and what exactly they go on in Africa. We they touch any part of Africa, all the African countries. And most importantly, we try very hard, we fix first how we come out, because if we not fix we country salon, we're not going to fix other African countries. So dear family them, for let we all go contribute together, let we tackle this corruption under this Kongo Sasa. Visit me again, come back again every Friday. This na Kongo Sasa show. As I say, this na Princess and me na JC MAGGAT. We see you back next week Friday. Thank you. Boom.